Hello, what's up, you guys? It's Kirby, and today I want to talk to you guys about the pre-event drama that has happened during the launch weekend of the Call of Duty League. So, starting off with the Challengers pre-event drama, there's a video rolling around on Twitter that said that the Challengers or amateurs were playing in 33-degree weather in a parking garage. Um,
Yeah. Playing in a garage. Sick.
and then later that day, Rocker responded, "It's heated," right? That's all they did. They just reported, "It's heated." That was their response to the whole ordeal. Then later on in the day, Miss Slacked uh, pulled up a tweet from a year or two ago from the local current that mentioned that in order to avoid the cold and boring lines outside, uh, the basement level of the armory was opened uh, for people to be there and wait in line, and that's where the challengers event was taking place. So they weren't playing in a garage; they were playing in a basement of the armory, and there was heat. There was heat. It wasn't a parking garage. It was the basement level of the event. To close it off with the funny part of this, you got Hitchride tweeting two different things. First off, he tweeted, "No one has a worse attitude than a Call of Duty amateur." And then he tweeted, "At the Chicago event, we're making the AMP players play in the South Side. They'll be begging for a parking garage back." And that was pretty funny. But yeah, um, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to push a narrative that wasn't really there, and kind of like this next one that I want to talk about. It happened with the pro players, with the league players. The CDL complaints were first started off by Aches, and then a few other people tweeted about it, but it didn't seem to catch on. So what Aches tweeted: "So the Minnesota Rockers responsible for the setup and holding the tournament for this weekend, yet no setups are working for any teams. Practice is on hold for a few hours. However, the Rocker team are at their training facility, grinding away. No competitive integrity nowadays." Then that tweet is followed up by Midnight saying, "Hey Pat, just want to clarify from our end. We are in charge of the tables and power for that room, which it has. We have communicated the issues to League Ops, is working on a fix as soon as possible." I paraphrased a little, but yeah, that's what she responded. Later, that tweet was deleted, because later the colleague tweeted, "Competitive integrity is paramount to the Call of Duty League and its partners. Due to technical issues, the arena, our player practice area, was temporarily offline." That was the response. So pretty much here, like, I feel like Patty P, Mr. Aches, was trying to, you know, rile up people that, to complain that, they weren't being treated fairly by the Rocker, and somehow the Rocker had an advantage over them. And yeah, that's just pre-event drama. It happens. There's always some sort of drama storyline or something before events. I feel like the challengers thing at first glance was just like enraging, like what the fuck are they doing? But it was like they're pushing a narrative that wasn't true, and then also as well as the pros, the Aches was trying to push a narrative, although it should be stated that perhaps the league ops should have been faster with it, since there was a patch released. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Peace and have a nice day.